Well, hello.
Going up. No, wait, going down. Okay. Hey, everybody. Deltafly Gaming back with another future episode of Luigi's Mansion 3.
Whoa!
For some reason, I don't know where, but my entire Boilerworks video was just gone. So, speed run time. So, just to kind of let you know, just kind of give you a little heads up as to what's coming down the pipeline, so to speak.
Huh?
Not gonna lie though, this was not exactly my favorite level. It's not that it was bad, it's just, I don't know. Wow! So anyways, yeah, so Luigi's Mansion's done. It's just pretty much just video editing. That's the last bit I gotta do. And then I've got all of the gems videos done, which I'm curious to know if I should do it as like with audio as one long video, or like split it up into like, because roughly it's about 5 minutes per floor. So what was that, 15, 16, 17, so 85 minutes. So I think that'd be more of like, I'd have to do it in like 3 videos, like maybe 2 half hour, and then like a 20-minute video or whatever it is. Or should I just make its own playlist and just upload that? Like, here's floor 1, here's floor 2, floor 3, so on and so on and so on. So please let me know how would you like for me to do this? Because I know I did with what was it? Lego Harry Potter. I was trying to find like all the red bricks, gold bricks, one of the bricks or whatever. I did that as like a supercut and then did the audio on top of that. Like, here's next, we'll go here next, we're gonna go here, we're gonna do this. So just kind of let me know what you would like to see. I could do, you know, all the different, I could keep it in the Luigi's Mansion playlist and then do all the gems. I still got to come back through and get all the booze. But, so yeah, but Luigi's Mansion's done. The only thing I'd like to do is just do some editing for all of them, because there were, a lot of them were like 1 hour solid, where I got like 3 floors done in a row or whatever. And then once this is done, I have Mario RPG. The only thing I gotta do right now in that game is finish the post-game QX fight. So that'll be ready to go once that's done. And I've also got 2 other games, Astral Chain, which I think like 3-4 hours into that game right about now. It's pretty fun. I think my first playthrough I was like 9 hours in, and then I just stopped for, I don't know, some other game caught my attention for a while. So we'll be doing that one. And then do some Star Ocean, because I kind of want to go back through with that. But yeah, so that's kind of what we got going on right now. So I've been wanting to talk about this too. It's nothing like, hopefully come January when my shift changes, it'll be easier for me to get more videos done and like uploaded. It's just I'm just busy with with sports and work. But anyways, so a coworker let me borrow Cyberpunk 2077, and it was fun, but it just, I don't know, it was just a little disappointing. Like, because I mean, the only reason why I really wanted to get into it, like when I first wanted to play it, it was like a mild, yeah, let's play it when it first came out, and then it launched, and everyone was like, yo, this game is terrible. No, straight up, no, it's whatever. And then the 2.0 update came out, and I was like, okay, maybe it'll, by this point in time, maybe they'll kick in some like free DLC, or maybe they'll kick in, they'll be obviously will be patching in all the bugs, stuff like that. But I don't know. It was fun for a while, but then it just got to the point where it's just a futuristic, generic first-person shooter with RPG elements.
Good puppy.
I don't know. Like I thought, like I don't know. I thought it was going to be a little bit better, and like I said, I did have fun with it. But like after I beat it, I was sitting there just like the whole time, like, did I do a bad thing? Did I do a good thing? Is this like a? Did I hit that middle of the road ending? The one that's like, well, what does that mean? Did I do something good? Did I do something bad? So, and then what I was gonna do with it, when I found out that Ken Block's car was like a futuristic, inspired Ken Block's car was in there, I was gonna go and find it. And I kept going, and I kept going, and I kept going. I was on the proper update. I kept going over to see where it was. The vehicle just never spawned, so I was just like, you know what? I'm just done. Well, I don't know. It was just a little disappointing. And I think I think that might be kind of where I'm at with more newer games now, where you play it once, you beat it, and that's it. There's the replay value on games, I feel, has gone down. And well, I think that more just means, not to say like the games are bad or anything like that, but just more of, it's just not, like I can boot up Final Fantasy 9, Final Fantasy 10, Final Fantasy 7, Mario RPG, Mario World, some of these old PS1, PS2, Super Nintendo, like I can boot these games up any day of the week and play them again and again. But I just feel that some of these games more, today, they just don't have that same impact of like, let's play it again, let's try it again. But again, that just could be me, and I think that could also just go towards the idea with just how games are taking 40, 50, 60 hours to beat. There's not enough time. Ain't nobody got time for that. So it just makes it harder to replay a game, as opposed to, hey, I got Sunday off. Let's play Mario RPG. I can get it done in a day, start to finish. I can play a Donkey Kong Country game, and that's like 3 to 5 hours. I hate how much this is taking. But yeah. And this is kind of where I'm really glad, not gonna lie, I'm really glad the fact that you guys don't get to see my original run of the Boilerworks, because I think I died twice. Once to an enemy and once on the boss. So, you know, I'm not gonna show you that. No. Like this, don't get me wrong, like this is a great idea. Like a good concept. You know, of Luigi being used for more than just like as a helper kind of situation, but skadoosh. And still, this game still does kind of make me want to speed run it. Just because of the fact that, I mean, I think in this, on this file, I'm at about 3 hours. So, for 3 hours and being more than halfway done, I think that's fairly decent. And seriously, like, huge props to speedrunners. Because I like, if there's going to be a game that I would try and speedrun, it would more than likely try and be probably Donkey Kong Country 3. I know, to me, I personally think that's the best of the three. I know that's probably a hugely controversial. Yeah, these guys right here, these guys killed me on my main play, my main file. And that's all you have to do. Somehow that got me. But anyways. Yeah, I think, you know, it's a controversial idea. A controversial take or whatever. But I personally think that Donkey Kong Country 3 is better than 2. It's much easier. It is. I am not denying that in any way, shape, or form. Because you've got not Squawk Sprint. That one level where you have to go with all the animal buddies. Like, I'm pretty sure, yeah, I did. Like, I'm 101% positive I did a save state. So I was emulating it on my original Xbox. Where it went from, when you go from Rattler to the Parrot in the windy section, I made sure I save stated like right before there. I'm pretty sure you could probably see the frame where it says like load state. But again, like I think that would be one game that I would probably do speedrunning. Just because of the fact that I feel that that's And again, that was a game that. Let's see. Let me see if I can list it off. I had for the Super Nintendo. Before I started collecting for it, I had the Mario All Stars. I want to say I had Mario All Stars, not the Mario All Stars and Mario World, but just Mario All Stars and then a different copy Mario World. Mario RPG, Yoshi Safari, Star Fox, Donkey Kong Country 3, yeah, I think those were all the ones that I had. So, oh, and the Super Scope, since I had the Yoshi Safari. I had the Super Scope 6 or whatever it was. It was alright, but I'd rather play, Yoshi Safari. But, so I got so used to playing, and my childhood friend who lived like 2 doors down, he had Donkey Kong Country 2, so I'm pretty sure he would probably say that 2 was better than 3, but that's, that's kind of how it is. Like, I grew up on 3. So to me, that's all I did. Is like, I learned Donkey Kong Country 3. I played Donkey Kong Country 3. If it was on a Friday, after my parents go to bed, I would sneak downstairs, just sit there and play Mario or Donkey Kong Country 3. Like, I just loved playing that game. Same with Mario RPG. Which, that is one thing I do plan on coming back to, because, like I said before, Mario RPG Armageddon version 10 is out. It is the last version that they're going to work on. And so... Oh, Pennywise. But anyways, I do plan on coming back to that to play that game again. Once, I get caught up in Astral Chain, Mario RPG, Star 1. I think mostly because of that too. I know I'm going off all over. I'm just brain dumping, just chatting with you guys. But I played the demo for Star Ocean 2, for Second Story R, whatever it is called. Played the demo for it, and it's really fun. So I was like, you know what? Let me go back, let me play it again, play the first one again. Wow! And then, I also, now that I think about it, I told my cousin a couple weeks ago that I had bought the Warhammer 40k starter kit, which just came with like 6 paints, a brush, and 3 space birds. Painted them, and when I showed them off, I was like, here, this is, my first. I did one where I built it completely, painted it white, and then tried to paint it like a white undertone, or a white primer, just to kind of see how good could I paint with it completed. And then the other 2 I painted, one painted black first, the other painted blue first, and then painted normally, just to kind of see, is there any difference between, white primer, black primer, blue primer. Didn't see too much, but then again, I also dirtied them up. I did what they call grimdark, which basically puts like a dirty wash on them, so it looks like they're all like, they're not parade ready. They're not just like, I just, just brand new armor and yada, yada, yada. But anyways, so I told my cousin that, and he sent me what he called part of his table of shame, which is just a bunch of just kit bash and parts and pieces and soldiers and stuff that he just hasn't had a time to paint, so he just sent me, and this is only like half of what he sent me. So I might do another paint, or not another, but do a Warhammer paint thing. which, again, for me, the way that I prefer to paint, just because of my lack of skill, is, paint the parts individually, and then assemble. Come here, dude. And yep. This will help if you do play this game. This helps. Put Luigi here. This is such a pain in the ass to try and get in. Oh, come on. Yeah, I think if I started doing it, I think I could do Donkey Kong Country 3 as a speedrun, as my first starter. Just because of the fact that I know the levels, I know I can get through real quickly, especially started doing like the 80% run. Then maybe come back around and do like a, whatever it is, 100% run, 105%. Because that's the other thing too, is I do enjoy watching speedruns. Because there was one specifically for Donkey Kong Country. Seriously? For Donkey Kong Country 3 specifically, I didn't realize, and I've been playing it since, like, I think I got it for Christmas when it launched. Or at least I had it shortly thereafter. Maybe I got it for a birthday or Christmas, I don't know. But the first two worlds all have a warp in their level that just sends you from the start of the level to the end of the level. I had been playing that game so many times, I never knew about it. So like, to me, that's just something that I just find very fascinating and interesting with speedrunning, is just some of the tricks and tips and everything that you can discover. Like, same with one of my favorite games was Final Fantasy VII on PS1. Because, and this was something that I watched, it took me like a couple of weeks to watch it, a little bit at a time. I was outside that range. Fuck you. But anyways, with Final Fantasy VII, I watched the speedrun. They got it done in under 8 hours. For me, Final Fantasy VII is a 200 plus hour game because I need to grind every character to level 99. I need to get as much as I possibly can guild-wise. That just happens. You sell it, it's all materials, and you're set for life. Yada yada yada. But Knights of the Round and the W materia and all, there's just so much stuff that I need to do for every character that, beating it under 8 hours. Oh shit! And this is unskippable! Anyways, I didn't know until I watched the speedrun that there's like, hey, by the way, there are in every cutscene Cloud is somewhere in there. Even if he's not in there, he's invisibly in there. And all you have to do to like skip certain sections, especially, what is it? When you go back to Midgar, there's a scene where you skip like the majority of Midgar. Just because you had to like go into this, like during one of the cutscenes, you move Cloud up and to the right. Like he's invisible, he's there, but he's not visibly there or whatever. You just move him up to the right and like boom, you skip like the entire Hojo fight, the Proud Claw. Like there's so much stuff, and I'm just like, wow, this is like, I don't think I could ever do it because to me, like I don't like, I feel that I would just, I don't know. It feels like it would be a disservice. But again, I think I could eventually be persuaded to do it. But yeah, it would definitely be... doable. It's just it would take me a lot longer than like Donkey Kong Country 3's like, 2-hour max to learn and then start whittling down and down and down and down all my times. But we're done. We're going to pick this up back on my original account.
Oh, yeah.
I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you all so much for watching and listening to me ramble on for, what was this, about 30 minutes? So I will see you guys in the next video.
Oh, yeah.
You guys have been awesome. I really, truly appreciate all the views. And I will see you again for Toon Sweets. See ya!